Hello, my name is Carlos Balam Cerda, and I'm going to talk about Mexico. Mexico is a country in North America that is just below the USA and Canada, and I'm going to talk about the problems that they have and how we can change those problems and have a better country. I'm going to talk about poverty that I think it's the most uh, is the first problem because the other problems comes from poverty. Here we have a poverty map, and we can watch three states that are the most poverty states of the country. Those are Chiapas, Guerrero, and Oaxaca. Poverty is a problem because people in the rural zones must go to the US and to the big cities to get jobs and bring money to their families. So they are broken families sometimes, and the kids that's this is the other problem. The kids get alone, and sometimes they have to work too. They leave school because they don't have money, or they prefer to do other things. And the schools, these are another problem in Mexico. In the rural zones, they don't have good schools. They don't have the infrastructure to give the classes to the kids. So, if we invest in a better schools and better teachers, we can go ahead with this problem and face it. Mm. And here is an example that happens this last year. At Yotzinapa, it's a rural school, and it's a normal where that's how we call uh, the schools for teachers in Mexico. Mm, so there was a lot of young guys starting to getting prepared to be teachers, and they had been kidnapped and murdered, and that's a problem because if we don't have safe a safe place to study and have more teachers, we to have good teachers, we are not going to get better in that way. And people say that they get murdered by the narco, and there's an investigation that narco and government are working together in a lot of places in Mexico because of the money, because narco had a lot of money that comes from drugs, and they corrupt the system. They buy the police in the little uh, cities or little towns, and that's a problem because a lot of people prefer to go with narco and get easy money, even if they got killed, and if they get killed in the near future, and because they think that that's going to be an easy way to get out of poverty. If there was no such a lot of poverty, then narcos wouldn't have mm, a lot of people to make their deals. And now I'm going to talk about what we can do to um, to affront the problem. Um, we can make investments like tourism. For example, in Chiapas and in Oaxaca and Guerrero, they have a lot of beautiful places. They have um, mm, pre-Hispanic stuff, and they have gorgeous natural places and natural resources. So if if we have more investment in these places, we can get works, jobs, and work hard work to get money to these people with new jobs, and they can work in the tourism business and in a lot of commerce and things. Other uh, thing we can do is education. If we invest more in education, people are going to be more prepared and can get good jobs and don't have to work for narcos or get in poverty their entire lives. And we have to fight corruption because if narco buys people and the politicians get corrupted for with the enterprises, and sometimes they just don't respect the people's rights, and that generates more poverty and more problems. And the impunity and the abuse of power in Mexico, that it's a thing we can watch every day. We have to finish with that because the impunity makes that the bad guys makes whatever they want, and if we want to change Mexico, we need to make the law to get respected, and we have to make a better country, making the things right. So if we can change this problem of the people that don't have sometimes no food and no opportunities in their lives, we can change the way Mexico is having right now with these problems of that comes, in my point of view, from the poverty. Thank you.